Yo, yo.
Hey
Yo.
guys,
Yo, how's it going?
what up, boys? How are we?
We are
What are
good.
you guys doing?
Happy Friday.
Happy
Happy
Friday. I think
Friday.
Bren might be still sleeping.
No, it seems like it. He like texted us at like 3 in the morning. He's definitely sleeping right now.
He
Yeah,
is logged in, right?
yeah. He texted me. He texted me at 3 in the morning, telling me he was taking some profits on zero, bro.
Why?
Yeah, man. Long are the nights I used to do that. I remember last year at the end of 2023, I was going to bed super late too, because almost every night, if you were kind of like, plugged into Deck Screener back then, I think it was Bird Eye,
Yeah,
you would literally make overnight 3 to 4 X's, and it was
yeah.
not difficult because there was not a lot of like tokens being launched right before Pump Up Fun. But I think those times are gone. In fact, if you look at it, like Bitcoin's about to hit 100,000 here, but most memes are down across the board. So
Yeah, you're telling me. It's been
maybe it's a
tough.
time to look into other things. A lot of people are speculating that we might just run past 100,000 into whatever next level. Some are saying that we're gonna see a correction, but we
What
almost
do you
hit
guys?
100,000 yesterday, and we barely came back down to like 97, and we're back again. So I
Right.
think Bitcoin is just a monster of its own, and people are taking profits on the meme coin side of things, but I don't see a lot of altcoins moving either. So I wonder where is the liquidity going to, and I don't think it's going to chill guy, right? Because it's not really
Right.
moving that
Every
much either.
everything has been slowing down. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
some alts have been pumping.
some odds.
Yes, I
Which
mean
ones are you
it's
are you been tracking? Because I haven't been. What is it? AVAX, right? AVAX is up like
Yeah,
10%.
yeah. But I guess pumping is like very. I guess it's a long word for alts, right? Like you get a 10-15% pump, people are excited. If we get like a 30 or 50% pump on a meme, we're like, it's kind of a whatever day.
Yeah, that's true. The expectations have gone much higher.
But the
But
bleeding,
Rhodes, look,
the
you have
bleeding,
a yeah.
the
Go ahead.
bleeding, the bleeding while Bitcoin has been this violent, I didn't expect, honestly. This is my first full cycle. So I didn't expect the bleeding on some of these big memes to correct so hard. Wow, Bitcoin is ripping so hard, Sol making new all-time highs.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's like a very weird time. I mean, obviously institutions are coming in hard, right? And so you're seeing that Bitcoin is obviously moving, but it's actually pretty impressive to see how much Bitcoin dominance and uh, in general you're seeing here at this time of the perhaps we're early in the on the bull market here. I mean, like it can be a multi-cycle market too, and I don't really know if people that are buying Bitcoin will ever sell to buy altcoins. That's probably going to
Right.
be a small minority. Most institutions that are buying Bitcoin will probably never sell it or sell it within like many years, right? So I don't know. Everyone is expecting an alt season, but it might not come anytime soon. What do you guys think, Rhodes? I know you got something on your market update, so take it on.
Sure. I mean, we have seen a pretty good run on meme coins here over the last little bit.
Right.
So I think it's natural for some profit taking here as we move along. There's been some chaos too with things like chill guy and the swarm that's created and some loss and pressure all across the board there. So, but let's dig into the updates, some of the things that are going on here over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin macro, it's pushing 100K. It feels like it's going to cross at any moment. I'm on the camp that it will power through. Now, that was said before, like if we cross 100K and do so, on a Friday afternoon or late Friday, quiet news cycle when you try to release press releases, that kind of stuff, maybe it doesn't break the news quite as well. So maybe there is a bit of a pullback over the weekend and then we rally starting next week. But really the belief is that 100K Bitcoin makes a lot of headlines, and that's when people pile in. So that's kind of my expectation and that profit taking, et cetera, will just kind of go as it goes. But the Bitcoin beast has been unleashed. Gary Gensler has formally resigned. This has been expected, so it's not too massive of news, but
It still felt good.
it yeah, exactly, real good.
Yeah, it had
His
to happen. It had to happen.
his attack on crypto is over. We'll see what we get next.
Like, I feel like we just took out the fucking level 10 boss.
We took out the boss with 100K Bitcoin. Done.
The final
right?
boss.
So epic.
All right. Charles Schwab CEO announced that they're entering spot crypto, and they're positive on the crypto side of things here. So, a bit of news from one of the major financial players out there, and Solana ETFs have been filed. This is probably more impactful towards ETH ETFs. Doesn't really change a lot. I think it validates Solana a bit. So, there will probably be some follow through on Solana. On the NFT side of things, volume has been quite steady, mostly red on the NFT side of things. Punk's up 5%, but back really at that 38 ETH range that they kind of hit earlier in the week. Zeriborn is kind of one of the lone bright spots when it comes to NFTs. On Solana, they're up to 8 SOL now, up 800% since first mention here by Bren, up 10% over the last 24 hours. And then Ruin Swap goes live on Magic Eden. I don't know if this still changes much for Ruins. Volume wasn't too significant. It could provide liquidity to sell. But yeah, so either way, Ruins are progressing slowly through the ease of trading. So that's something. On the meme coin side of things, not much for movers over the last 24 hours. Doge up 6%, back up over that 40-cent mark, 60 billion. SNEC, I'm not even sure. I don't even know this one. We have a thing in our office called the data SNEC. I didn't realize SNEC was like some kind of meme. But we've had it on our office whiteboard for like years, and it hangs out there. It's our data snake. So anyways, that one's up 22% to 280 mil. One that I'm not actually familiar with. Chill Guy up about 1% at about 400 mil. This was the bright spot that everyone took on. That TikTok is here to save the day and onboarding everything. I spent time digging into TikTok and firing that up and all kinds of stuff. But and then we had the artist FUD. I think the artist is not is basically going to come after the fact that his IP is being used. We'll see what happens there. Most of the time, these don't really turn into much, but I think he's steadfast on what's there. So there's been some sell off, etc. I don't know. Chill Guy seems pretty strong. So that's an interesting one. And Zeribro up 6% to 522 mil. A lot going on the Zeribro side. Music, and just kind of continuing development going on there. So overall, as an AI agent, seems to be one of the ones that is kind of taking the lead. And then on the prediction markets, of course, with Bitcoin running, a lot of the Bitcoin price predictions have all kind of looked good or coming true. Bitcoin 100K at the end of the year, all that kind of stuff that we mentioned. Again, not a lot on the prediction markets. The only other one that's of interest is the Fed rate cut and what goes on there. So that's kind of the market roundup. I'll pause and we'll continue our discussion.
Yeah, that's great, Rose. Honestly, wonderful recap. And now that you mentioned projections, that's true. I think around September we all said that Solana was going to reach $300, and it's almost there within a month of of the year being here done. But Bitcoin, we said 100,000 by end of the year. It might really happen by this weekend. So we might have hit one of them quicker than we expected, for sure. So
It seems like we've been doing that with everything, like underestimating
Yeah.
all this stuff
Yep.
has been running fast.
Yep.
so that's
I think
pretty
honestly,
exciting.
Bren
But
is probably the best at estimating. He's just always like, it's gonna go up like crazy. We're always like, it's gonna take a couple months.
We got beat up by that 6 months chop, right? That 6 months of chop kind of made us all a little bit more gun shy to the power of the market. But I think we're all got a little PTSD from, we're going up, we're going down, we're going up. Crypto's dead, crypto's to the moon. Like it was a rough 6 months of back and forth.
It was more like 9 months, to be honest. It was very difficult, dude.
I like to think
I think it started like
it was
right. It was like late March.
It made me like pessimistic from the trenches, and then we ended up missing like fucking 10 coins that went to $1 billion in like 8 days.
Yeah, no, it's when these things move, they move fast. They move fast, and you honestly don't have time to really position yourself unless you already are during the most difficult times. That's how crypto is. It's like 3 green candles, and if you don't catch that, then you're fucked, right? Because then you FOMO in, and then you're on the way down. That's why it's so difficult to trade this this market in general, because it's like so volatile, so illiquid, and at the same time,
Bro,
it is.
It's made me so emotional. Up, down, bad entries, what you think is a good entry, like hyping yourself up on a coin, and then that correction comes hard. You really, really got to practice the fundamentals at all times. Otherwise, you get got. It's really just the truth.
Yes, sir. That's true. Well, so we start with a little bit of macro. I mean, obviously MicroStrategy was kind of like on the headlines today because, yesterday dropped massive. I think it dropped like 20% in one day, 20+%. But then today is up significantly. You know you have the chart over there, right, Janksy? But that looks like, look at that red candle, man. And now it's like looks like the green candle's gonna eat it. It's pretty crazy.
Dude, there's no way that MicroStrategy is worth this much. There's no way.
There's no way. It went 30% down in one day. Now it's up almost like 10 to 15%. So that red candle is kind of like trying to. The green candle is trying to push here to eat that up. But yeah, so MicroStrategy is pretty much like valued 3 times their Bitcoin holdings, right?
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
Exactly.
It's like really it's 3x leverage, right, on Bitcoin, pretty much. That's what it is.
No, you're just buying a third of the Bitcoin you can buy if you just buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's why people I think is starting to realize, like, he's promised so many things that he wants to do with the Bitcoin, right? He wants to create, I don't know what it was, like multiple financial instruments and perhaps like a Bitcoin bank. I don't know what he wanted to do and how many promises, but at some point, you really got to understand that, it's probably not worth it, especially at this point. But hey, you never know with these things. It might go to $1,000, and we might all be here like, flooding it, and so we know.
It's a fancy Bitcoin ETF to me.
That's what it is.
Like MicroStrategy
is a really bad one, though. It's a really bad one.
MicroStrategy as a business was not a bad product. Something that I've used in my day-to-day. But not great. So like as a business as it is, like there's not a lot behind it. You're banking on that Michael Saylor can do stuff with Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's not really intended for that, right? So I've never really fully understood the MicroStrategy kind of rally along with Bitcoin. Specifically now when you break it down to the fact that the Bitcoin that is held is only a third of the valuation of the company. Like that's also not really ideal. I guess maybe you're buying the future ability to acquire Bitcoin with that valuation.
Think that's what
you're getting diluted as well. That's the red candle. It's the dilution. It's the
exactly, because I mean, he keeps issuing equity, right, and debt. So it's like at some point it's like, can dilute more your shareholders, and you're paying them back quicker because Bitcoin is going up and your loans are almost 0% interest. But still, I don't know. I don't think this is going to end up well. And to be honest, Rhodes, I'm surprised you know what MicroStrategy products are, because to be honest, I think like 90% of people in the world don't even know what MicroStrategy was before they bought Bitcoin.
It's what I do for like day to day. So it's I mean, I was surprised because I've been using MicroStrategy for some time. I don't use it anymore, but using it for some time. But I was surprised that MicroStrategy had such a focus on the Bitcoin side of things, because I knew MicroStrategy as a MicroStrategy company before knowing it as a Bitcoin company. Very interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it looks like I think China might be unbanning Bitcoin for the what 1,000th time. You know, I was
It's a
reading some
legal asset
headlines
now, I
that
think.
Yeah.
Right? You're allowed to
Really?
hold it.
yeah, they're willing to engage with with Trump on dialogue, but also they were discussing the ability exactly to allow people to actually hold it, which is surprising. It's been banned and unbanned so many times for the last 3 cycles. So
I think they realize they don't want the population to get behind on the crypto race kind of thing.
yeah. And then there's some apparently gold hit all-time highs as well. I don't know if you want to pull it up, Denksy.
What's the goal?
But I think it's probably fears of war. War normally for some reason always happens over the weekend. I think every other trader or they're just kind of like planning for a Saturday attack. I don't know what it is, but gold hearing all-time highs here again. Tech stocks are doing fairly well for what the market is pointing out, and Bitcoin doing great. But anything else in crypto is pretty much, there's nothing really exciting today. Do you guys have any headlines that want to discuss before we get into meme coins and NFTs on majors or?
Majors.
Well, I guess
ETH is
Gary
pretty
Gensler,
bad.
resigning is probably the number one headline that
Yeah.
everyone wants to hear. But
The majors are ripping. I guess. Can you guys talk? You guys want to talk about XRP? Any XRP maxis?
yeah,
Nah.
pull it up. I want to hear your thoughts, Johnny. I honestly,
Nah.
I don't
oh,
have.
I
no,
know what it
Oh
is. Okay.
man, what is going on
I don't
here?
have thought. I really don't have thoughts. I think that I'm a little bit more kind of like normie. I've already like traded in and out of this coin so many times, been like taken by the conspiracies, and then just said fuck it. Now I think a lot of the normies do on board onto the coin though, because I think their ad team and like their whole conspiracy team, whether these things are right, gonna happen, not, they're so fucking good at what they do. My brother is like turned into a maxi within like 7 days, and I just think that that's gonna be like a lot of people, whether it happens or not. But I'm curious.
This might be the actual meme cult that we're
Right.
missing, man. This
Right.
might
It's
be
almost
it.
like XRP is the biggest meme coin, whether it does something or not. If you think about it, their community is insane.
Dude,
Okay,
how is
I know what it
XRP
is,
still a
Johnny.
thing?
I know what it is. I think it's because Gensler resigned. I think all these, older tokens that got sued and won the lawsuit might get a listing next year or like an ETF, right?
Right.
So you're talking about, I mean, Solana probably is is in the cards as well, but XRP, Cardano, I don't know, whatever. There's a bunch of them. Actually, XRP was not deemed a security, was it? So then it probably has way more chances to get an ETF, even though I don't know who the fuck who the fuck would buy that.
You can even talk about Cardano too. Cardano's been pumping insane. And do you think it's just off the White House rumors, or like what is going on?
I think it goes back to what you mentioned. It's like one of those like super cultist tokens that have been down for so long, and
Dude,
no
look at
one
that.
sells. Yeah, no one sells. So if you see some buying pressure, it's crazy. It's like such a kind of like gamma squeeze. Like
Right.
no one's selling this shit. So these tokens can do like very well in moments like this, right? Where there's finally some tailwinds, but their holders will not sell because they're just like so
They
either
didn't
down like so bad
or
or
believe
they
so
just
much.
yeah. So
Yeah.
CrowdStrike's back up.
have you
After
been
the-
tracking this one? I haven't been tracking this. What's the deal with it?
Here's that down outage
Oh yeah, shit, with the planes and stuff, was
with
it?
everything. That one day,
Yeah.
like you couldn't even log in to anything.
That was the Microsoft.
Yeah, and then
when
I was
Microsoft
like,
went down.
yeah, there's no way. Like this is like built into everywhere, so like you can just buy it and hold. And it's back up.
All right. Well, El Salvador and Bukele, they're up 300 million in profit on their Bitcoin holdings.
And they're posting like Ansem and Murad.
Yeah,
my
they're
God.
posting. He's posting his PNL on Instagram.
PNL on the
So-
gram. You're so bullish. Like world leaders literally posting PNLs is crazy. They need to like open up an El Salvador crypto Twitter, then it's lit.
Yeah, dude, that guy is hilarious. Like when I saw the Instagram story with the PNL, I was like, this guy is literally one of us.
So
But he
epic.
just runs a country.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Fuck.
man.
if enough of these guys get into power, or their sons, or their rights, or they get it themselves at Elon Musk, like before you know it, there's gonna be like a meme representative in like in every like in every major like house in the country. I mean, in the world.
What
Yeah,
do you mean?
for
They're just
real.
holding Bitcoin, bro. They're not even on like ETH or Sol.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Well, we don't have our chart specialist Bren here. I think he might have gotten some so he have probably a little bit of hangover here on meme coins. I don't know, but it looked like he went to bed pretty late.
Yeah.
So if we're not gonna do much charting,
No,
let's
you want to
go
move
to.
to?
I think actually
Go
he's
ahead.
gonna hop on in a bit, in a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he?
You want
Okay,
to,
good.
do you have to leave relatively soon, or
Yeah, probably in like the next like 20 minutes.
okay? You want to just go to meme coins right now? Because if you have to leave, like
Yeah,
you're
sure.
not-
We could talk memes, and we could also talk AI memes and AI mindshare right now, which is clearly
I
like
mean, whatever you want to talk about. You're in the trenches. Are you on TikTok? What's your
I'm not on TikTok. I just started a crypto Twitter that I'm gonna be more active on, and I'm starting to do some media stuff soon. But
Nice.
I'm just happy to be learning from you guys and being able to add some value here, and kind of continue growing with you guys. I'll continue growing the socials and stuff as we go. But AI memes are something I really wanted to talk about, and like sentient memes essentially, because right now there's like trench like war. It almost seems like between like AI mindshare and like cult, and then meme mindshare, like I guess like static memes you would call them. There have been these launches. Obviously, Goat was the first one. Then comes Fartcoin. Now Zero Bro is working. Bully is something I really want to pull up, because I was looking at that chart. Like honestly, I fumbled it. I was looking at Sense, and I was looking at that at the same market cap, and then I picked Sense and I capitulated out. But ultimately, I then watched Bully have the craziest run ever. Yeah.
Yeah, I was following it too. I know that guy that is super well known in AI. He posted this one. He posted Sense.
Yeah,
He posted
him.
a bunch of other ones, and they were all under 20 million. And it literally over the period of like 24 hours, they sold up. So,
Like,
anyways,
and essentially, this guy is just a bully on Twitter, and they're just trying to like expand his AI to be able to do video stuff and other stuff. But he's essentially just like his character is just bullying everyone on Twitter. It's pretty gnarly, but it just ran like crazy.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's one of the only major runners. That one and that other one called Casey or KT, which I think is another TikTok, but I'm not on TikTok, man. I'm one of those old millennials, so I really need to understand what that is. Do you guys know what that is?
The other one, or just the TikTok meta? I think the TikTok meta is just, it comes hard and fast. Like all of these other kind of like metas outside of cult coins that seem to like, we know for sure what their cycles are. They're things that have followings or have gone viral, but it's still kind of the way these other things work. You don't know which coin is real. You don't know whether it's really going to go. There have been a lot of TikTok meta that hasn't. So
it's called Casey. It's called Casey. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, Casey.
yeah,
60 million market cap, which I think is a little bit of a forced narrative. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a forced narrative to me. Not everything has to catch on, and there's a bunch of like derivatives of chill guy, like chill farm and chill gal and all these things.
Yeah, I guess
So
like
I personally have a position on chill guy, and I think if Bybit lists, I think we can go to billions, but I don't know. We'll see. What are you guys on chill guy or not?
No, I'm not. I traded some chill fam like this one, but I got out on like 50% gain. I'm like, all right, that's enough.
Chill fam.
honestly, that's the way to trade the trenches. Just take your gains and keep it moving. Leave a moon bag if you want.
Yeah.
400
Looks like we have
more.
Bren in the house, but I think he's on mute. I don't know if he can hear us. Bren, you there?
Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
There he is.
Okay, good.
What's up?
What's up? How you guys
Have
doing?
you been in the TikTok meme trenches?
No. I mean, been paying attention for sure, right? But no, not like for Loco said, I'm not really on TikTok like that. I think a lot of this stuff's running is not even like stuff that's super relevant on TikTok right now. I think it's stuff that's just been popular the last few years, right? Obviously, there's gonna be stuff that pops up like super like new and stuff, but yeah, a lot of the stuff I've seen, like Let Him Cook, like all these memes that are like pretty old,
Right.
but that are catching things. Like Chill Guy is an old meme and an old meme coin as well. So, yeah, it's tough to say like what what these like swarm of people are gonna like flock to next. Again, it might be an existing coin like Chill Guy was, or a lot of these other ones, or stuff like that. So yeah, it's very interesting. Again, it's just a reflection of how many new people are entering the space. So even if you're not trading these things, it's bullish for everybody. Just like how Doge, people went into Dogecoin last cycle and they got into Bitcoin, ETH, all these other things, DeFi, NFTs. People that are like into Dogecoin now, that money is going to flow, and getting into these Chill Guy and all these new coins, it's all going to flow into other memes, the bigger memes, and then Bitcoin, ETH. It's good for all our bags. So it's exciting to see. Anyway, what else? What have you guys gone over? Just the memes.
Just majors, and then
Shit, I heard
because
Johnny
Yoni has to
talking about
leave,
the AI
we're gonna do
stuff,
some
but-
fun.
Yeah, the AI meme stuff. It just seems like, I wonder if that's just going to continue to pump, and I wonder if new AIs can kind of just continue to pop up and have so much volume. Like, how much more innovation can these things do, or are we just investing in the different character traits essentially at that point?
That's
I
the
don't
part
know.
I think we discussed that on Tuesday. And I don't know if I was interrupting someone, but I think at some point these are going to get obsolete, right? Because you're gonna have better AI agents and better tech. So it's gonna be tough to hold unless you see continuous improvement and updates from these specific.
I think the Chat GBT though is improving so much itself that I think a lot of these things are just going to get like crazy personable and all these things. So I don't know. I think the updates from Chat GBT themselves, because they're all based off Chat GBT, a lot of them, right? That kind of stuff's going to make them all like more smart and all that stuff. I like how Zero Bro, which has been the one I really had a concentrated bet in, still do, but it's just the guy Jeffy, just like anything, that he is a great operator. He keeps shipping stuff. They did the EP. He made it so the Zero Born NFTs now, you can, if you have one of them, you can use them to like talk to Zero Bro like one-on-one and like on the website, just different stuff like that he keeps shipping. I think those are the ones that will continue to go up, is the ones that keep shipping stuff. So
yeah,
I like Zero Bro. It's correcting right now. I think it's gonna creep into the billions from here.
This is a crazy chart.
Yeah,
super healthy, man. Big explosions up, and then small choppy corrections every few days. It's exactly what you want to see really on any chart. So
I'm curious to maybe pull up some of the cult memes that are maybe lower and discuss. Like, for Loco, I think you said something about you thought you thought you were going to see Giga and Fog and like maybe retest 250 range, 250.
okay. I when talking about these things in public is not good because there's a lot of people are gonna take it personally. But I do think that the correction in both Fog and Giga are not done yet. Do I think they're mostly done? Yes, but if you think about normally the with meme coins that have run so hard, the biggest or the largest move is almost at the end when people kind of like capitulate, right? So I think
sometimes.
sometimes, I guess, from my experience, it has been that way. I mean, look, Giga already it seems like I had already that week. Not that one when they hacked, but the one to the right that almost ticked to 250. No, what is it? 260? I can't see it on the screen.
250, basically.
Yeah, so maybe that's it. Maybe we chop a little bit and then that's it. Fog, I think, it still has a little bit more down, but at the same time, I think it's more of a bigger community and a bigger meme.
In
So
Giga?
it might.
Interesting.
I do think so. Yeah, in terms of like what I see, like people that relate to it versus Giga.
I don't know.
Giga is
I
always
think Giga
changing
Chad,
in-
like personally, I think Giga Chad, like it's like a movement, like masculinity, all this different stuff. I think kind of more, but that's an interesting take. For me, I think these again for Loco could be right. It could go to 200 million, but I mean, you're risking trying to get another 10 or 20%. The question you got to ask yourself, if you're willing to like risk another 20% to potentially like miss the next move up. So for me, I'm just averaging in. I've been buying a lot of Giga, FWOG, SPX. Not only all of these coins in great corrective chart patterns, but they're just, again, the best communities that have the best supply, the supply distribution, movements, all that best set up to go to the 5, 10, 50 billion even, if any coins are going to. And for that reason, I think these are amazing buys right now, and we're going to see them teleport from 500 million up to like 2-3 billion very quickly. I'm talking Giga, Bitcoin, SPX, Harambe, and yeah, ticker. What I said already, ticker Bitcoin. Mog's already moving up, but same kind of thing. Those are gonna see crazy escape velocity. And again, it's not like they're going to be competing necessarily. I think someone was saying that earlier with the AI stuff. Again, it's just so much new money is entering the space right now that there's going to be several different niches that are going to be able to run with the big runners and stuff simultaneously. So,
but do you see? Well, yeah, obviously there's going to be a lot more liquid, but don't you even kind of see right now where when something is running hard or a few things are running hard, something has a majority of the mind share, it does feel like it sucks a lot of the liquidity out of other places, and primarily these older memes.
I mean, these things were already correcting before the whole AI thing kind of started blowing up. Really, it's just
whether it's AI or TikTok Meta or something that's coming hard and fast that people. It always seems like it's sucking liquidity out of somewhere, and it feels like those Colt, for the most part, they did run hard though, and they're gonna have to correct. But it does seem like the liquidity was kind of getting sucked from it to go into newer stuff.
Potentially, yeah. There's always going to be rotations, whether it's sucking from one thing or not. It's just like there's just going to be these rotations, especially when stuff like Giga didn't run as hard, but SPX ran 100x in a month. Of course, it's going to pull back 50%. Like, come on.
Right.
Can I give you a hot take right now? The Murad coins are dead.
Whoa.
Wait,
wow.
time out.
Edgy, bro. So edgy.
These are things that I've been scaring myself with.
Yeah.
And
this is coming from someone that just buys Dogecoin, right? So,
yeah. Have you even watched? I mean, here, let me ask. Have you watched his full talk, like the 20-minute talk?
What?
Before?
No.
Okay.
But he's just makes some calls that hit, and then it's like Ansem back.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more deep than that. I would watch the talk again. Like, it's more about the thesis itself. I don't really care who's saying it. I think Murad's a great guy. He doesn't even really like feed off the power or anything like other people. I think he's great, but I think it's the thesis itself. And if you haven't gone and watched that talk, like I would just watch it, even if you aren't buying any of his coins, just to kind of it kind of puts into perspective how crazy this meme coin thing can get and where that money's really going to come from, which is, again, the last cycle people would pour money into these VC ICOs. These ICO tech coins where they were pretending to build something and most of them did nothing. A lot of that money is just going to go into the memes now, and that's what's going to push these coins up there. So if anyone's listening, I definitely, a lot of confusion about the Murad coins and these coins. I recommend going and watch that talk. But yeah, me personally, I think these are in great buy positions now, and if they're not done correcting, they will be soon.
I do think that not all of them will run, but some of them will definitely do very well, because he's got like a list of 20, right? So maybe not all of them will do well, but
he's got a list of 10. Yeah, I don't know about USA Coin and like one of those other ones, but I think all those other ones have already gone up a ton since he called them, and I think are all going to do really well still. Go to media.
It's like Lock-In, Giga, SPX, Ticker Bitcoin, Mini, Mog.
Yeah, like I don't know about like Retardio's lagging behind now. America Coin, I don't know. Mini, all these coins, great charts. Like I love all of them. Apu, I've never owned any. Have a bunch of the NFTs, but that's done well recently. So
yeah, we'll see what happens. I do agree that not all of them will do well, but it doesn't really matter, because there's going to be so much liquidity coming to this. And the truth is, like, you also have to realize that there's so many people are buying trends, right? And building a cult takes time, and sometimes you just have to go through the long periods of consolidation, and a lot of people are not willing to do so, right? So
I think all these coins have though, and that's kind of the point, right? It's like they've been through these 90% crashes, and they've formed these communities over 6 months, a lot of them over a year. So you're right. A lot of these chill guy or whatever, they could end up being the greatest community ever, but we won't know until they've been washed out 80-90% really.
To me, Popcat and Mog are the clear winners here, but then I understand that there's a big narrative with XPX and Giga, so I think they will do very well as well. Which ones are your favorite on this 10 list, guys? Do you guys have any favorites? Or
I like all of them. I think right now, which is probably the most undervalued as far as market cap, I really like Lock-In at like 50, 60 million or 70, 80 million. I think that's going to $1 billion. No brainer.
I see that one as like a total TikTok latch on as well, right?
Yeah, it hits everything. Like lock in is it kind of like the roaring kitty thing with like that meme kind of like whatever, but everybody says lock in. People of all ages have forever. Like we were talking about, it's been through multiple 90% crashes for a lot of months. Beautiful chart. Checks all the boxes for me. It's on the Murad list too. He thinks it's going to 3 billion. Even if it goes to a billion, that's almost a 20x from here. So really like lock in, but I like all of them. I think Giga and SPX are just in amazing places right now for like an easy 5 to 10x over the next 4 months probably. And then depending on how it goes with Christmas. But yeah, I think all those coins right there look great. Except I haven't really looked at USA coin to be honest. Has anybody?
No,
No.
not really. Mini, I used to own some back in the day. I know they have a strong community, but honestly, I think it has had a hard time above 50 million. So,
No,
um, but anyways,
What were you gonna
should we
say,
do
Yoni?
a
I
room
said
reset here because we just crossed 520 live listeners. So let's
Let's
do a room reset.
go.
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, let me do a reset really quick. So yeah, I know I popped in a little bit late, but if you guys are coming in from the Boss Man channel, what's up? How are you guys doing? And if you're new on these calls from Twitter, how you guys doing? We guys do these calls twice a week, 10 a.m. PST on Fridays, like we doing today, and then 11 p.m. or a.m. Did I say p.m.? I'm sorry, 11 a.m. PST on Tuesdays as well. Right. My name is Bren. If you don't know me, I've been trading crypto for like 8 or 9 years. I spent a lot of my time running the Bossman Calls channel with my partner Bossman. Been doing that for about a year now. We've run it up from about 300 members to about 30K now in about a year. We do profitable trade ideas. We have a lot of good stuff in there, but I think the biggest reason we've grown is because we really prioritize like education and stuff that I post and stuff like these streams where we can kind of have cool conversations and where I can share what I know and my analysis and all that. And then we're in here we got for Loco, Rotes, and Danksy. They run a group slash NFT project called Bridge 3 Labs. They have people from all different types of trading and expertise, from Bitcoin mining to majors to traditional markets to memes, anything you can think of, they got it in there. So definitely check out their project. The page that we're currently doing the stream on today, that's their page. So, and then we got my boy Yoni here as well. Yoni and I have gotten close recently. He's an investor and a artist in the music industry as well. Really, he's been giving us a lot of insight on the trenches and a lot of stuff he's been doing the last month or so. He's been on these streams, so we really appreciate having him on. Definitely give everybody a follow here on the panel, and stay tuned for more streams as this bull market progresses.
Nice one, Bren.
Great recap. Johnny, I know you have to jump in soon. Anything else you want to discuss before you kind of like go?
Yeah, I actually have like an extra 30 minutes, so we don't have to rush anything. But I'm
Oh, yeah.
primarily just going to be talking just memes, old memes, new memes. So you guys can take it away.
So yeah, I don't know if you guys went over the majors. I mean,
Yeah, you wanna wrap us into majors? I know you have a big segment on majors and have the transport. So
yeah. Give me. Oh wait, you say Rotes or who?
oh, you with the
Okay, my bad.
you know share screen and
Yeah, give me 1 second. But yeah, majors. I didn't even look at the charts until right now. Hold on. So the majors. Let me just close everything real quick.
90K now, or 99K now.
All right, let's do.
It's at 99 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
9,200.
Can you still see my screen?
Yes,
Does it show
you're
my
good.
chart? Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right, so we'll just start with Bitcoin. What we're on here on Friday, about here. Yeah, just going up. The majors continue to go up as expected. Again, bottoms in really after we passed all-time highs. At my thesis around the beginning of these streams in August, I think is when we started. My thesis, since the beginning of summer has been that we'd see all-time highs on the majors. Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol by the end of the year. Bitcoin and Sol have already done it. ETH, I think there's still a good chance it will if we don't slow down by Christmas. But I mean, yeah, guys, we're in a full blown bull market. I do think we're going to continue to move up here on the majors as long as there's not some crazy black swan. Of course, with major corrections in between. Obviously, it might not be as volatile because the people buying right now are not tend to be super GD. They're longer term holders, but we're still going to see massive washouts of 10, 20, maybe even 30% spikes downs in a day for Bitcoin. I know that sounds crazy, but it happens. But overall, I do think we're going to continue to head up into the year, probably late into the year. And then, really, even if you hold no Bitcoin, the higher Bitcoin goes, the more it's able to sustain a move higher, the bigger the euphoric alt period, or the more money is essentially going to flow into the altcoin market. So the higher this goes, the better. Essentially, maybe this is not going to happen this time. Every cycle is different, but usually what happens is Bitcoin will go on this giant run. It'll cool off for a few weeks, and then that's when you get that major euphoric alt season where everything's kind of running together. You got AI memes running together, memes, alts, XRP, Doge, everything kind of starting to happen now. And then I think that's going to coincide with potentially Bitcoin dominance coming up one more time to around 64, 65%, maybe a bit higher, give or take. And then kind of seeing at least a local top where I kind of have this box drawn where Bitcoin dominance will probably come down, at least temporarily. At that time, I think that's when we'll get that euphoric few months where, everybody's trading crypto. Everything's kind of running together. Bitcoin might still go up in that time, but just not as much as everything else. And yeah, I think we're closing in on that time. I don't necessarily think Bitcoin dominance needs to drop right away for our coins to go up. As you saw, SPX, Giga, all that went up a ton while Bitcoin dominance was going up this summer. So ultimately, I think this is going to happen probably in the next few months. And then let's move to ETH.
Well, but before you move on, I really think that we should definitely discuss the dominance because, we were discussing at the beginning of the call actually that, what if Bitcoin doesn't really stop and it just keeps going? I mean, we might see a correction to 80s or 70s, who knows? But what if it keeps going up and what is the how do you see the altcoins doing in the next few months if Bitcoin just doesn't want to stop? Is dominance going to still be up and would that does that even matter if dominance is up if and people are investing still in that in altcoins and meme coins, or is there a scenario where both of those things happen or none of them? Do you see that or no?
Yeah, it's a great question. So yeah, like I kind of said a second ago, I do think it's possible Bitcoin dominance, if Bitcoin were to keep ripping, it's possible Bitcoin dominance continues to go up while the memes and stuff go up as well. Because like I said, I think Giga or SPX, I don't have them open now, started moving up in like July or August or whatever as Bitcoin dominance was going up. So I think it's inevitable Bitcoin's going to pull back at some point, whether it be at 200K or at 102K, right? It's going to happen. And usually historically, when you get that cool off period from Bitcoin, that allows everything else to run. So, I mean, it just based off historical chart and this chart looking like a kind of an upward slanting kind of corrective channel thing, I do think we're going to inevitably see that local top on Bitcoin. Is it going to be like a short-term one and then fucking Russia buys Bitcoin and it launches it to 74%? I don't know, but I do think we're going to get some type of at least local top just based on historically and this chart. But to answer your question for local, I do think it's possible that if Bitcoin does keep running and Bitcoin dominance keeps going up, that memes could go up as well at the same time.
Yeah, thank you. Very helpful.
So we'll go to ETH real quick. ETH as well. I'm telling you for a while. Obviously, ETH lagged a little bit behind the others, and was consolidating here until really about a few weeks ago, while Bitcoin and Sol were running. A lot of that had to do with Grayscale unwinding the ETH that they had, a bunch of different stuff. Obviously, Sol with meme coins, there's just a lot of buy pressure. Bitcoin, the narrative is just there with Sailor buying and Bitcoin Reserve and everything. But we were telling you that soon Bitcoin or ETH would catch up. And then, it had the big move up and then a nice correction over the last few weeks. This was so obvious to me. everywhere in my channel, everywhere I was, saying this is going to go up soon. Loaded up on long positions, added really pretty heavily here. And then it did come up here. We do need to see like at any previous major high if we're going to break here. Or we could come back down and form a bigger corrective consolidation. But let me go to the lower time frames. This is a little bit sideways. I do think this is slanting down. It's probably going to do this. I do think there's a chance that we do have another weekend run as well. And I'll go over that in a second. But yeah, to me, this looks like pretty corrective as well on the lower time frames. I do think either today or over the next few days, this does move higher again. And I do think ETH's just going to likely play catch up. And to me, I do think ETH, if it's not a competition between ETH and Sol, I think they're both going to go up. But I do think from here over the next few months, due to how much ETH is lagging, ETH will probably be the better ROI over the next just few months. From there, I think they're going to perform pretty similarly. But yeah, I do think ETH, as long as we can clear this high, ETH's going to teleport to 4K and then very, very likely to all-time highs in the next few months. Again, we'll see what happens around Christmas. A lot of times there's slowdown, but we could just continue to rip. And then just to kind of piggyback off of that, ETH Bitcoin, I do think even though we got this big consolidation that kind of justifies a big kind of reversal, I do think that this is corrective in nature, and that eventually we will get another leg up on ETH Bitcoin. I know this is a really unpopular opinion, but I still stand by the fact that this looks corrective, and I do think at some point, once the stuff slows down with Bitcoin, everybody, obviously if countries start buying Bitcoin, it could, take a little bit longer, but I do think ETH, the platform overall in 10 years from now, is going to have more block space demand than just digital money, with how much stuff's going to be built on RWA, all this different stuff. And for that reason, I do think ETH Bitcoin will bottom out at some point and very likely move to all-time highs at some point. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I'm standing on that. And then Chainlink, another one that's just already coming beautifully out of the corrective channel. This is another one. Say that you're on this stream right now. You don't have time to trade every day. You're fucking working 10 hours a day. You want to park your money in something that's high cap, but also has maybe 5-10x upside over the next couple of years. Chainlink looks very good. One of the most important technologies, probably the most important technology in crypto, is Chainlink's oracles. And then Polkadot, really quickly, one or two more. Polkadot, same kind of category. Higher cap, already moving up beautifully, but still only 50% off the low. I think very likely if we do get, months more of this, could very likely move back to all-time highs. And then Doge, I know Danksy is our Doge guy, but look, let's see. Right here, we got consolidation. You could argue this is an inverse head and shoulders. I think this is probably going to break to the upside here soon as well. And I'm thinking of putting a large amount of my ETH and Sol into Doge, honestly, at this point. I think it's a no-brainer that this is going to $1, and then probably has a big run while the other, ETH, Sol, Bitcoin probably outperforms all of them over the next few months. And then XRP, same kind of thing. I think the reason these are moving up is, again, the same kind of cult-like the cult around these things, the cult dynamics are very strong, and those kind of people are coming back into crypto, and they like to buy what's familiar to them. So XRP, Doge,
and Gensler resigning. That's also good news.
Well, yeah, we need to talk about that for sure. ADA.
Honestly, I might do the same, Bren. Just start taking profit in Doge.
Yeah, if it stays anywhere under $1, I think that's probably a good move. But yeah, no, ADA looks fucking amazing here. Honestly, I've never owned a cent of ADA in my life, but this chart looks amazing.
It's so funny. Everyone Cardano was literally like, Alex Becker was shitting on it. Everyone was shitting on it, and then boom.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's funny. Even Alex, he admits this shit's gonna go crazy, but he just makes jokes like, I could never own this shit. He says everybody owns Cardano has their wife has a boyfriend and shit.
Their wife get cheat, fuck and stuff. It's pretty gnarly.
Yeah. But I think ADA is gonna make new all-time highs from here, and who knows how high this is gonna go. I could honestly see a meme coin ADA run because of the crossover between the type of people, normie type, type of people. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that.
Snack's
But
on ADA.
yeah, what's up?
Snack is on ADA. When you weren't
That's
here,
right.
Rhodes was talking about meme twins running and Snack's on ADA.
That's right. I didn't. Yeah, I did see somebody send me that last night that they have a ton of Snack moved up pretty hard recently, right?
Yeah, 20% today or yesterday.
Nice. Oh, maybe there'll be a run on Cardano with a meme coins, but
Cardano's the new soul for meme.
Yeah, I
coins.
forgot who said it. It's really like these altcoins. It's just which one of them have the cultiest community. Then they just start performing like meme coins for the same reason it feels like that memes do, except there's like technology that they could like justify their buy for, but ultimately it just feels like the biggest cults in alt are running.
yeah, it's all cult dynamics, whether people know it or not. It's like that's what makes the real diehard ones that go crazy for months and like don't even really have a tech is like it's the cult. I really do buy into like everything. Most stuff that's not really building technology is just a meme coin. They're just like pretending to build something. A lot of these coins, so
Also,
that's really like the veil's being lifted. I think this cycle and a lot of that money is just going to go into memes. It's not going to bullshit and the other stuff.
Bren, you want to pull up Tia quick? I think
Yeah.
it's a decent altcoin. I think also to going around.
Did you talk about Soul as well? Someone was asking in the chat.
Yeah, definitely look at thanks for looking at the chat. If there's any other things, let me know. I'll pull that up. Tia, yeah. I mean, Tia's an old one. I think it is like Chainlink. It's like oracles.
Yeah.
I don't know. Haven't been keeping up with them too much, but I mean, it has been consolidating for like, set whatever 4 months here. So like everything, it probably will have a run.
All right, cool. We can pull up Soul.
Yeah, Soul. So
Oh, this is good.
yeah, so this is coiling up to me like crazy. Again, with these big explosive moves up, there's going to be pretty big corrections that are going to take back 1 or 2 days moves easily. But to me, this is super choppy. No consolidation up front. This is textbook. This is probably the last low too. This is something you trade leverage. Again, trading leverage is completely unnecessary. There's people who don't even look at charts or anything that make millions of dollars. For me, I think my edge again is in these kind of short-term, chart things that I do trade with leverage. If you do, these are the kind of setups where you can average in pretty responsibly and get some pretty good gains once it does go up. But yeah, I do think this is close to bottom out. You're going to see again these big corrections in between to kind of cool off. A lot of people, when these big moves up happen, they get long like chasing these moves, and then when price moves a little bit against them, they get liquidated, kind of creating these corrections. But yeah, I do think Soul's going to move higher as well. Whoever asked that. Any other questions or charts or anything in the comments before we move on? Maybe we should do NFTs.
They're all meme coin stuff, so let's do NFTs.
Yeah, we'll do that to the end. Rhodes, I don't know if you're able to pull your screen up. No worries if you can't. I'll go ahead and pull up Magic Eden. But what's up with the NFT market this week, brother?
Yeah, so framed well by saying this week, the last 24 hours has been a bit rough for NFTs. Of course, with the run on Ethereum, NFTs will often reprice. There are periods of times where NFTs will move along with Ethereum price movement, but most of the time it's a repricing. And so we've seen a little bit of a pullback across the board. There's only a couple NFTs that are up over the last 24 hours that I mentioned at the top of the show there, where punks are up 5% and Zerebro are up about 10%. Other than that, it's most everything is down. When we take a look at volumes here, we're seeing this nice trend shift here of volume increasing and back to NFTs out of this real long period of 6 months or so of low NFT volume, or I guess 4 or 5 months. But activities return there. Buyer to seller ratio is a metric that I look at. I've been tracking it ever since we were through the 21-22 bull market. And at that time, buyer to seller ratio was strongly tilted towards buyers over sellers. When we just before hitting the bull market, we switched to sellers over buyers, and we've been in that period really ever since. First time ever we've seen a few days above, but for the most part we have been below. So I'm watching this metric closer now. You can see how we spent some time in July really close to that kind of baseline there. But really what we want to see for NFTs in terms of a true kind of bull market run is that we're seeing more people buying NFTs than that are selling NFTs, and that will create price appreciation. So
Nice.
continue to monitor that. Overall, otherwise though, looking at a lot of the metrics here, most are pretty good. We've seen these spikes again over that same period of time where we had the buyer to seller ratio positive. But taking a look at the blue chip index, at a strong rally, really kind of returning back to prices of early June, late May, and then a little bit of a dip here over the last few days. With Ethereum appreciating, you can see the Ethereum value or US dollar value climbing pretty heavy there. But a bit of a give back here over the last few days, kind of natural in the sense of we've been on such a strong heater. Over the last 7 days, Clonex, Potatoes, and Little Pudgies kind of lead the way, even Moonbird's in there. And then on the 30-day mark, Miladies, Remelios, Cryptodes, and Doodles are up. But yeah, we can flip to Magic Eden and go back. So yeah, very quiet on the last 24 hours. Starting to see a bit of green creep up in here. Miladies are even on the day. Punk's still up. But again, strong on ETH. I think we're going to see a bit of a pullback on NFTs here over the next little while. If you have the kind of the foundation that ETH and Solana could perform pretty well along with Bitcoin. I mean, again, like all is reliant on a 100K push and a 100K move above. Then you're going to see a repricing of NFTs to the downside. They typically hold pretty strong on USD dollar value terms. So
Now,
that's
Rhodes,
kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, go
before
ahead.
I forget, so like that to kind of just piggyback off what you're saying, do you think what's more likely is that these NFTs are going to run when ETH and Bitcoin like cool off for a few months, or do you think that people are going to be making so much money off ETH, Bitcoin, and their meme coins that even if ETH and Bitcoin don't really slow down, that people are just going to start to pour money into these NFTs, especially like the expensive ones, as like a flex? Or do you think we need to see a slowdown in ETH and Bitcoin first to really get there?
No, I think you're onto it. That typically NFTs do well when the market is sideways. However, we've seen over the last few weeks here this NFT kind of rally go on, even though crypto is also performing fairly well. Now, you could argue that ETH was really not performing well, so maybe it is still somewhat sideways. But I think you're not wrong in a sense that you're going to see some rotation out of meme coins into other assets, stables, NFTs, and get this kind of flex spillover. And of course, NFTs have been down for so long in the long range of consolidation that they really don't have a lot of anywhere to go but up. And so I think you're going to see a mixture of that. Crypto rallying is not great for NFTs other than ordinals. Ordinals tend to do well on a Bitcoin rally, but other than that, you're going to see price down on a crypto rally, and then otherwise, if memes are performing well, look for NFTs that kind of get a spillover.
See, that's what I was going to say. I do think that meme coins are special in that way. That meme coin NFTs are special in that way. That even if ETH and Bitcoin don't cool off, I think the meme coin stuff's going to be so relevant that even though ETH goes to 10K, something like Sproto Gremlins could easily still go to 20, 30, like not even reprice an ETH, like still go up because the meme coin stuff is so relevant. That's kind of how I see it. And that's why I'm not, even though like I've put almost $100,000 in NFTs over the last, however many months, even though that $100,000, I think like easy 10, 20X I could put into meme coins right now. But I do think that these meme coin NFTs are like leverage position even on the ETH itself and the actual meme coin. So for that reason, I'd rather still put the some of my money into Sproto Gremlins. I think that right here will go up more than the coin itself percentage wise. I'm kind of trying to front run that a little bit in the smart stuff. But yeah, I tend to agree. I do think the older stuff, the Pudgies, Bored Apes, a lot of that stuff is going to be dependent on the actual ETH underlying asset. And that's why I personally think, and we've talked about this a few times, we'll see Pudgies, Apes, all those go a nice 2, 3, 5x maybe. I don't know, 10x maybe. And then we'll see the Sproto Gremlins and the meme coin ones just go absolutely, parabolic. So I don't know what you're, but yeah, I know I interrupted your thing. So keep going, bro.
No, I think you're right on the fact that the leaders in the NFT space, specifically on the ETH side, you're going to see them appreciate and have the most stability. So your apes, punks, pudgies, doodles, etc. Will see a large flow of that capital go in. But I think there is a good chance that you do continue to see rally in the meme-related NFTs, AI-related NFTs in Zeriborn, and things like that has a chance to outperform, at least in periods there, until they catch up to some of the blue chips. Now, them exceeding, I still hesitate. Like the ladies flipping apes, so to speak. I certainly think it's possible, but I know the that's an interesting question. I think that's one that we've discussed several times. I don't know if I have I don't know if I have an answer. I don't know if I.
No, we're in uncharted territory
on either side, right? But like, So that's, but like the fact that some of these are lower and then still have quite a room to move. Yeah, for sure they could outperform.
Yeah, for sure. I tend to think, again, I buy into the meme coin the meme coin thesis that they're going to be so relevant that not only the newer projects or everybody's going to be focusing on meme coin NFTs more so in the NFT world, but the NFT projects that exist or belong to like the top projects like Ticker Bitcoin and stuff are just going to go crazy. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Again, this is all new, uncharted territory. So, the people who, say if Sprotos do go crazy and they go to the 50 ETH from here, the people, where there's a lot of uncertainty will obviously get paid out. But obviously the people who are buying right now, if they go to 10 cents from here, it's a big risk, big reward. But 797 viewers. I don't know if that's views or concurrent viewers, but can you see that on your end? Does it say 800 viewers or is it views?
Yeah, almost 800, man. We're just chill guys.
Hell yeah.
Chill guys.
Oh yeah, I think this is another concurrent viewer record that's growing every week. But definitely a reflection of the how many people are locked into crypto in general. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for being here. We'll definitely be on here probably another half an hour. But yeah, Rotes, anything else in the NFT market? What is anything that got hit really hard this week that looks good? Or
should we look at pawns?
Runes?
Yeah, we're gonna do
look into runes as well, because I know they made it easier to trade back and forth.
They did. I don't know. I don't know how much easier it is. Volume wise, did not really change for runes with this whole Magic Eden kind of process. So not a lot has changed there. So we could look into runes, but most of them are down, and not a lot has changed volume wise. Wanted to look at doodles. They kind of caught my eye. They're sitting at 2 ETH range on the floor price. Doodles, again, they've struggled to push above 2 ETH. Now I think it's really important they hold above 2 ETH for their kind of long-term kind of outlook. We have this McDonald's cups, this whole kind of collaboration. I don't think they have them in Canada. I tried to look when I went through the drive-through last night. I didn't see them. I saw other cups at the tables, and they didn't look like the Doodle cup. And I was like, if there's, I wouldn't mind owning a cup, but I think we got shafted on that one. But with that, Doodles, they're if they don't hold this 2 ETH, they're gonna likely be back to 1.8 and showing weakness again. So really, really important watch here for them. Because I don't know what else the McDonald's collab provides for them. But again, I think they're not far off from this kind of like pudgy momentum. So, long term, still really positive for them. But in the short term, they've really suffered here over the last little bit after that rally. And then if we take a look at the pawns, We had the retracement on FWOG, and that's played into it. Low liquidity, low kind of volume collections. So again, the general thesis on this is that unless there's consistent sales, when someone's looking at these really large sized sales, they're looking at it and saying, I want a piece of that kind of action. And that's why you see, at least a few trail down there and become available lower. I think if you have an offer out there, I don't think you want to be anywhere higher than 100 SOL. And
damn, you told me 150. I got to move my shit down.
Yeah, I mean,
thanks
you,
for the
you
update,
nailed
bro.
it. You nailed it.
Oh, my
You said
shit's gonna get hit.
150.
No, yeah. Pull up the one with the black hat.
Yeah, I mean,
I kind of really want one.
Pull up the one with the black hat.
You're like collection wise, I say 100, right? If you have
You're gonna get
specific ones you
competition
like,
on this.
if you have ones that you specifically like, then you're probably fine to push towards what the current listing floor is, right?
Yeah.
So that 150 range I think is still fine. But if you were to do a collection listing, I think nowhere higher than 100, and you'll probably see some bites there, like the one that sold on Tensorian or TensorSwap there for 100.
TensorSwap. Wait, which one sold on Tensor for 100?
That's I think I showed you that one yesterday in Telegram, but
is there more volume on Tensor?
There's higher offers on Tensor.
If somebody knows this, whoever owns this, tell them to hit me up on Telegram. I want to friggin'. I don't even know how to.
Oh, this one.
That one is
I want to
hard.
see if you can put in.
Yeah, that's the one. I have 150 or SOL offer on it. I think
that one is hard.
Yeah, no, I love that one.
So this one just sold for 100 to an
that's
offer.
right.
So,
yeah. I didn't know it was for 100. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, if you have 150 on it, that's a quick 50% gain for whoever got it if they really wanted to go for it. But
dude, let them.
Good trade.
Right? But no, this is one of the better ones as well in the collection. But yeah, 100 offer. I don't know what's the highest offer here at the moment.
Yeah, I had 150, I had 140, 140. I had the top offer, collection offer, 140, but the Rizzler one is on the floor, and I really don't want that one.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to whoever has it, but if I'm gonna spend that much, I want obviously something I could make a PFP maybe or something. But either way, yeah, I like the if the Rizzler one wasn't on the floor, I would just do like top offer on the whole thing. But yeah, I really hope I get that one with the black hat. I hope maybe FWOG comes down for another week or another few days and someone capitulates. And yeah, I think FWOG at $1 billion market cap with what they're doing, I think possibly, I don't know this artist or whatever. I think they might add value to these things. It's a lot of ways they could add value to them. Maybe give access to the other FWOG mint if they're going to do another PFP project. Just a lot of different ways you can add value to these, as well as the art's beautiful, the lore, all that. So I think if you're able to get one of these 100, 150, I think they're going to be a lot higher for a nice flip. 6 months from now, that's kind of how I'm treating it. And then I do want to be a part of what they're doing here as well. It is a flex. It's cool. So pray for me. Yeah. Hopefully I get one.
And I mean, Solana's going up too, right? Which is not helping. Because the floor right now, what is it, like $25,000 USD, right? So 100 SOL. So, as Solana goes up too, I mean, there could be momentum, but, you would expect that the price will also kind of like adjust to the pump that we had in the recent days from Solana. So
yes. Wait, the ones that they're still raffling or they're going to raffle off, do we know what they look like? Or are they just like a week before that he like releases a picture of it?
It's a chill FWOG.
Yeah, this is a chill FWOG. Have you seen the Pudgy Penguin one? The Pudgy Penguin chill penguin is hideous. No offense to any penguin holders out there, but just keep the normal Pudgy Penguin head and do it like this. Like this one here it's very good. It's very well done. This if they run into any IP issues, I think if they just adopt this guy as your chill guy, I think they would do quite well. And FWOG would get.
Did you see it? We should talk about that too. We didn't talk about Gary stepping down. We can do that as well. But yeah, no, a few crazy things happened this week in meme coins.
This is the newest one.
The chill guy artist, he like tweeted out. The chill guy artist, he like tweeted out that he's gonna like try to take down the meme coin or whatever. But I mean, I think Thread guy made tweet is like, who are they going to call like the Solana blockchain to like kind of
Yeah.
shut it down?
And they set up a wallet with like 300 grand on it or more, right?
Yeah, now they did. Yeah, no, they even offered it to him up front, and he still did that. So I mean, you just don't think he understands. But yeah,
He
no,
hates crypto apparently.
yeah, there's a lot of people. Again, they get a few comments on it, and they don't understand. They think that there's like whatever. But yeah, no, there's other artists coming in too. A lot of artists, people created memes, kind of monetizing their thing, and I think it's just a part of the new creator economy. It's a way for people to monetize, their influence and all that different stuff. Some people obviously will use it for wrong and pump and dump. Some people, I think there'll be a lot of exciting stuff. But yeah, also that 10-year-old kid,
Yeah,
pump and dumped, and then they took the coin to like 4 million. His whatever he would have had 4 million. They like doxed him and all this crazy stuff, insanity.
yeah,
That's kind of sad.
And then yeah, Gary stepping down. Obviously, that just means he was going to get fired heading into it. But it looks like a lot of the stuff that the promises, the crypto promises from Trump and stuff are actually playing out so far.
So
who knows?
if
If
we
we
run
do
this
the
giveaway-
Bitcoin reserve, if we get the Bitcoin reserve, it's just going to be absolutely insane. But yeah, so far so good.
yes. It's right into news. I think also FTX apparently is going to start payments by January 2025 for distributions, which is good for some of the ones that had been held.
Absolutely.
Then I think several institutions like Bitwise, Banek, and 21 Shares have filed grants for have filed for Solana ETFs, which can be approved. Honestly, it might be approved by like Q1, Q2, 2025. Who knows? With Trump creating this crypto council that he wants to create with a Bitcoin reserve. I don't know why we couldn't see like multiple crypto ETF in the first half of the year. So could be interesting.
Yeah. No, I think it's just crazy how like every day they're announcing some kind of crypto thing. I do think it is really leading towards like a bigger thing with the Bitcoin reserve. And yeah,
You still holding Zeroborn NFTs or
I haven't sold any yet. I bought 10, gave away one, and the channel I haven't sold any yet. I'm gonna probably sold my first one around 15 or 20, and then sell on the way up.
Nice.
I have this up for Danksy here. I think he's found it as well, but it's now they moved from a different platform to Magic Eden for these raffles, and I don't know if it's actually. They said it was unlimited, but it looks like there's a cap of 5,000. Yeah, it says unlimited here, and then down here it's 889 of 5,000. I don't know if there's like another batch that comes out afterwards, but either way, 50 FWOG for a raffle ticket. This one goes in 19 hours. And then there will be 5 more afterwards, I believe.
This is bullish. It locks up a
I'm
bunch of the
considering
supplies.
going in.
Like.
Yeah.
Maybe not that much, but yeah. Anyway, keep going.
Let's do this, guys. So we are at almost 870 listeners. If we get to 1,000, should we do a giveaway just because it's the first time we hit 1,000?
Sure, why not?
Why not, right? Okay, well, all we have to do is we need 150 more people, not even 140 more people on the spaces, and then we'll do a giveaway. I think that's a good benchmark, kind of like goal to give out some.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, as far as anything else NFTs, yeah, the I do think right now a lot of people still aren't realizing this meta that I've seen it with Zeroborn, seeing it with Sprotos. When the coin moves up, it's almost as if like directly correlated. The NFTs start to move up. People see the price go up, and I guess they start to sweep, or they start to they want to get one. So yeah, I'm starting to notice that. That's my strategy. I'm trying to, if the coin is correcting and I see the NFTs either just launched or also in a nice correction, I've been buying a few, and I think that's going to be a good narrative. I think the NFTs, at least in the good ones, if you're able to catch them at opportune times, are going to act as like a leverage position on the coin itself, and then also probably offer some type of different cool stuff as well. I'm sure some of them. So yeah, that's kind of my strategy right now with the meme coin NFTs.
These Zeroborn ones are looking really nice, price wise, chart wise.
Hell yeah.
Available supply going down to its lowest level here. price at all-time high.
Is it like usually really good when like it's good when the top offer is like pretty close to the floor?
Yeah, 100%. Yep. Yeah, you want to see that for really just to show the kind of degree of interest in the collection. And it should be quite close. Sometimes you'll even see it get right to that number. So seeing it as high as it is right now, I think is really good.
Absolutely.
Meme
Yeah,
coin?
I love this insight that Rhodes brings to this NFT stuff. It's like statistics. It's insane. What were you
Dude,
saying?
NFTs used to be the best
Right.
thing last cycle. It was so fun to trade, and it's just so fun to watch, trade everything. You know, it really
Yeah.
brings that kind of like sentimental
Collector.
persona
Yeah.
identity to it, right? Because I love trading meme coins. I mean, and I love meme coins, but NFTs per se just have that personality factor that you can kind of like share with everyone, right? It's not just your PNL, but your actual identity. So, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think we're gonna get back to that. Probably like more so with the meme coin NFT stuff, AI stuff, mixed in with a lot of other stuff. But yeah, I hope we're able to get back to that so you guys can get back to your heydays of
Wait,
NFT addiction.
Did Mudeng get a listing on crypto.com? Because they posted like a few hours ago. Guess the meme coin. Has it pumped or not? No, it doesn't look like it did anything. No, no. Crypto.com said guess the meme coin. So I don't know if this is gonna get listed, but we'll see. Do they normally list tokens during the weekend, or we will have to wait until Monday, Tuesday?
It's a good
Anyone
question.
use crypto.com?
No, I know, but like, what about like Bybit or any other exchanges?
I don't know.
It's dumping though. It's kind of sad.
No one uses crypto.com.
It's crazy though. They like have the fucking Staples Center. That's crazy. The old Staples Center.
Apparently, they're
Still
based in
always the Staples
Singapore.
Center.
They're what?
They're not even like a U.S. company. They're based in Singapore or something like that. Yeah.
They own the marketing rights to the Lakers stadium though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn, some of these AI memes are just continuing to rip.
Yeah, right now they're yeah.
What are you looking at, Johnny?
Is there a good list of AI meme coins out there on Twitter or something like that?
Yeah, I think like him is he made a decent list, and it's probably some of the better ones.
Yes, I follow this guy. Can't remember his Twitter. It's like a weird Twitter. Is that the one that you're referring to, Johnny?
Yeah.
He looks like an old portrait of an old man.
Yeah, he goes
That's
by
where
him.
If you can find it, add it to the
Yeah.
stream post. So you can find
Yeah,
it.
he's got like a tier list or whatever. You can go.
Yeah, but Bully, I'm just looking at Bully, man. Really. Fartcoin and Bully. Fartcoin already made a move, and Bully now made a crazy move. I promised Bren I would never buy green candles again, so I'm not going to, but fuck.
Bowley. Yeah, no, this one's going crazy the last few days.
But another one I wanted to maybe pull up that I'm hoping maybe is a decent buy, cult community. I'm hoping that it bottomed out. You want to pull up SCF?
Oh, SCF
SCF hasn't seen.
Yeah, it has lost a ton of like hype.
Look at how far it is from the all-time high. Look at those bottoms got swept. I don't know.
Bottomed right out.
Like
I haven't really seen the community much active.
Yeah,
it's because like they like had a falling out with the guy that was like running like a lot of the like religious shit sermons and stuff they were doing in the VC. I guess that was like whatever. He like left and tried to start his own, and then I think
he started his own cult.
A lot of people kind of like defected from there. I think kind of thing, but I mean, I think anything with like any kind of what's up.
I feel like big characters are still shilling. Like Ansem and other people are still.
Yeah. If there's any kind of a semblance of like a community, I think it's like most stuff's gonna run. It's just whether it's like sustainable or not. But yeah, I mean, if you're SCF, you have a lot of conviction. You're still in the shit, and the Telegram's still active and stuff. You know, this is probably the time you want to be adding. But
so, what communities do you think in memes have stood out against some of these crashes, or have stood out above maybe some of the others, given a lot of these new coins and some of the stuff that you've been seeing recently? I've been seeing Michi show a lot of strength.
Yeah.
Actually, he's dipping now, man. I was kind of like, my neighbor was asking me if he still has to hold, and man, you gotta be more patient because I told him to buy. I think it was like 30 something. It's back at
Did you buy the top? No way.
It's dipping if someone
No,
bought
he
the
didn't buy the top.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's
Well, the
dipping.
top. What's the top?
Well, I guess, damn, it really did hit 300.
300.
Yeah, I mean, it ran.
311.
Go to the hour.
Anything over 250 is the top.
How much consolidation is it up top? Well, just a few days. Yeah, no, I think this is just. I think it's just got hit with everything else the last few days and probably runs higher. I think it's
Yeah.
inevitably going to get like big exchange listings and all that. So
We've
And
seen
Pocket
these
is also
pullbacks
kinda,
in
like,
meme coins
retracing.
before, right?
what's
Yeah.
up? What do you say, Rhodes?
This is just a we've seen these kind of pullbacks in meme coins before, and I think this is just a a bit of a liquidity grab, and
Yeah.
a lot of these will continue to rally.
For sure. Yeah, Mishi, same thing as the other ones we're going over. SPX, Giga, all that. I think it's in a great
Is
position.
anyone trading any memes on any other chains but Sol and ETH, like Sui memes?
No, but some guy came into the VC last night and like was talking about base, and I do think base probably has the best shot at any other chain to get like a sustainable meme coin run, just because so much TVL is going to be on the chain. I think.
Brett's
And
been
with
doing
that,
well.
what's up?
Brett's been doing well.
Yeah, exactly. Brett's already starting to run. I don't know too many coins on there. This guy was he built this platform where essentially it's like the pump fund for base, but like there's like a refundable bonding curve. So like if say like you can refund, it's like refundable. It's crazy. I don't know really how it works
There's
too
like
much. But
50 pump funds on every single chain now. I feel like that's the first thing someone makes now.
yeah, no, but yeah, I don't know. But his concept is like refundable. I don't know how it works. But anyways, I do think he just brought up a good point. I do think because so much TVL is going to continue to come on base, that stuff like Brett stuff probably has sustainable runs. I still I don't have any Brett, and never actually have owned a base meme coin. I don't think, but definitely probably something you want to keep an eye on, and maybe something you can kind of get ahead of the crowd on, potentially.
I like Axel on Sui, AXOL.
What do you? How do you even trade Sui coins? That's the real question.
How do you trade them? I have just like the Sui wallet. It's actually really simple, and it's like quicker than Sol, which is it's just
Fast.
it's really fast, and it's just like pretty secure, really simple. Like I don't think they have many wallets just yet, but I mean it's really quick. But things definitely bleeding. Wait, Bren, did I hear you say you didn't have much confidence in Retardia? I thought you would, because don't they have an NFT spinoff?
No, I didn't say I didn't have confidence. I just said it's lagging behind. I'm actually surprised it's lagging still at under 200 mil. Because I mean, even if like say what you want about those guys, like it's like super cult, super strong community. I don't know why a lot of people are cheating the NFTs or like the coin itself, but I think they're set up nicely to at least go to $1 billion at minimum next year. So, yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't know. I haven't bought any, but if you haven't bought any yet, you're looking to get a position on both these and the Retardio cousins. Like, I think these are great entries right here. That correction we're looking at now looks very corrective. Biggest giveaway again being the lack of consolidation up top before coming down. I think even though it's a pretty deep 50% correction, I think it's going to go higher probably from here if we get a little bit of consolidation. Again, I just don't think it's a coincidence that a lot of these quote unquote cult movement coins, whatever that ran a couple months ago, are all seeing like just perfect corrections. So, chart wise, and then, whatever. So I think Retardio probably shoots straight to $1 billion pretty quickly here as well. I think a lot of them are just going to see escape velocity again, because they have everything it takes to really sustain like a big 10 billion market cap move, 5 billion, stuff like that.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart and it just keeps moving up and meme coins keep selling off. Do you think people are like buying Bitcoin, or what's the deal? Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, another one.
Peanut, you want to look at Peanut?
Yeah, if you're looking for a lower cap one as well, under like 100 million, go to Dolan right now. DOLAN. Oh. Dolan 32 million. Go to the 8 hour. This works.
But yeah, to me, Dolan, they kind of like the artist of Dolan. He created this art style that Bowden and Tremp and stuff used. Super strong community. I was in the Telegram even when they're at 4 or 5 million. Kept building, and then Luke Belmar, they brought him on recently, and that's what shot it up. To me, this is a nice, beautiful correction. 30 million. I think something like this you could easily start to see at 250, 500 million coming into this year as well. Maybe even a sleeper to go to $1 billion if things do get crazy. Kind of the similar kind of range as Harambe's in right now. Very high conviction. They've been building for a long time. So yeah, I think this one's very undervalued as well.
Yeah. Looks like I'm looking at. Looks like Alex Becker has dropped the cipher for his meme coin or something. One of the
Yeah,
first.
what is
Yeah, yesterday.
What is
Oh,
it?
he's dropped another one just now. I think.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know. I don't know how to read this shit.
They're just riddles, to try to figure out the coin, whatever it is, and then I'm sure they already made it. Pretty soon somebody will figure it out.
I mean, you should see some volume, right? Like here on the new pairs or whatever. I don't know.
I think that you have to have all the ciphers to figure it out. So I think it'll be the last cipher they come out with will probably be that day. A bunch of people will figure it out, and then you'll see it pretty quickly.
Huh. Interesting.
He's just building the chart right now.
What's up?
He's just building the chart right now quietly.
Yeah, there's so much that happened this week too. Building the chart. Yeah, no, it'd be crazy. A lot of people. I think that happened this week too is that TJR live streaming guy on TikTok. I don't know if you guys see that guy on Twitter.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he was doing that. A lot of controversy because they found some wallets that bought before he brought up the coin. It's supposed to be random, and he says that he doesn't buy. He said it was his friend and all that. Interesting stuff. I do think that guy, I don't know what was going on with that. I do think he's an entertaining person. Seems like a normal person, not super try hard. And I think he is trying to figure it out whether he really was pump and dumping stuff. Who knows? It does seems like he is trying to do things the right way. And I do think somebody like him would bring a lot of people into the space, and it is very bullish. I just hope to see him and other people again do things the right way. I think it's just not, it just doesn't, I know it's fun, whatever, with the super pump fun stuff, but to bring up anything on stream like that is just, it's super dicey. I don't see the upside besides, just complete fun. But I think you're always going to have people blaming you or accusing you of pumping and dumping and stuff. That's why even on stream, I don't even trade low cast. I just don't really even bring them up type thing. It's just a lot of stuff that could go wrong. But yeah, no, I think that kind of stuff's interesting. We're just seeing a ton of new people coming in over the last week, and I do think it's going to start to pick up here. And I don't think a lot of people throw around the term top signal, maybe in 2017, but crypto's such a big part of the mainstream psyche and mind share and pop culture now that we can sustain people talking about crypto for multiple months, even years if Bitcoin keeps going up before there's going to be some type of top signal. So all of this is good. Just ignore the noise. Find the coins right now that have proven themselves in good corrections, and add heavy if you have dry powder. That's really only advice I could give. Chill guy, 327. It's pulling back now. What's the all-time high? 550.
I kind of like chill fam though.
560.
I kind of do like chill fam.
Chill fam.
I bought it yesterday.
With those derivatives, I don't know, man. They don't last long. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I was talking about this with Io yesterday on stream. I was like, I'm just gonna ape this at 5 mil, and then I sold it.
It's a good buy.
20.
Nice. 979 viewers, 21 away from 1,000. Wow, this is awesome, guys. I remember just a few weeks ago we had 200 or 300. Yeah, it's awesome. Appreciate you guys for being on. What are we looking at right here still? Chill fam. Yeah, I think derivatives in general, especially off these, are just ripe for rugs. Most of the time doesn't mean they can't be successful, but yeah, this chart, it didn't really run too hard, right? So I could see it run more, but we're seeing chill guys start to cool off, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the derivatives get wrecked.
Oh, derivatives have basically zero chance. It's so hard for
Yeah,
Dwayne.
unless if it's like a big one, like big part of the actual thing. Like Fred is kind of like not really, it's its own thing, but
Do you guys consider Apu a derivative?
no, it's its own character type thing. It's they're all derivative. Yeah, the art is a derivative of Pepe for sure. So I mean, yeah, I guess you can consider it. I don't consider Apu a derivative of the Pepe coin because it clearly has its own thing. But I think of the Apu art, obviously, like the Apu whatever else, however you say that, is obviously a derivative of the original Map Fury Pepe art. So
Yeah, because there's Pepe Coin, and Apu. So there's like three major.
yeah, Pepe coin is
props.
just Pepe. It's like the same thing, but Apu is just a whole different character. There's a whole different lore around this. This is actually the most, the
Well,
more.
there's also Pepe Coin. You heard of that one? It's
Yeah,
like Pepe
no, but I'm
Coin,
just saying that's like a
AI.
derivative of Pepe. That's like Apu is
Is
like
it? I thought Pepe Coin
No, it's
was
two
the
different. It's two
original
different
one.
things. It's two different things.
no, but you get what I'm saying. Derivative. It's like the same thing. Apu
It's
is
like
like
a
its own,
poo with hat is a derivative.
Apu's its own character in the real world too. It's not like a derivative of the Pepe coin. You know, you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Technically, the art is, but anyway, it's semantics.
I'll need someone else to take over screen share.
All right, no worries.
I can do it.
What's up?
I can do
Oh,
it.
the other one that is coming out is Rec Coin from the Rec guys. Have you guys traded that one? I think it's on. Is it on Base or in Solana?
Oh, that came out the coin.
Yeah, they launched a token. If you had the Rec NFTs, Rec guy NFTs, you would have gotten like an
Do you know how
airdrop,
much they
actually.
got? Like the allocation, like for
I
the.
have no idea, man. But it's
What's
at
it called?
40.
Rex
It was at
Coin?
40 million market cap. So
That's awesome. I do like how they're kind of doing it in reverse, where a lot of these meme coins are going to add an NFT. I think the smart NFTs, if it makes sense, doing it the right way, will having a token, as long as it's not completely like
yeah,
whatever, it will do well.
I think the first one that did this
token
was
called?
what was that? I think Rhodes. We traded it, and I had an NFT back then. What
It's
is
probably
it?
wrecked. No,
This one?
sorry, probably
Yes,
right.
yes. No, I was talking about the one that we saw last year on Base, with the stick figures that were watches and sitting. What was that NFT? I forgot. It's on top of my head. You know what I'm saying, Rhodes? I think you're muted.
I think he might have to step out.
Oh, okay.
MFers.
MFers, yes. MFers went to
MFers.
350 million, man. That's crazy. MFer.
On Soul?
No, on
It's
Base.
singular. I don't think it's M. Yeah,
It went to 300 million at some point. No, that's not it. Anyways, so I think that they started the actual meta where NFTs that were strong back in the previous cycle.
Oh, this one.
No,
Is
no,
that
no, it's
very
not.
realistic?
Is it?
No, I think so.
31 million.
Damn. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, they reached 300 million at some point.
Yeah, that
And
looks like it was like a big airdrop and then dumped out. Yeah.
I wonder if the same is gonna happen with Red Guy.
Really, what happens with these airdrops in general, it doesn't matter if whatever it is, it's like almost always they get washed out either immediately or within a few weeks. And same kind of thing with meme coins. After that washout, you really see if the company's really building something. There's a real thing forming around it. You get some type of consolidation, usually 3 to 6 months, maybe less than that, depending on conditions. Those are the best opportunities on Uniswap, all these different ones over the years. So usually for me, if I do get the airdrop, I sell it pretty aggressively, and then wait to get that first major washout to really start adding if I'm going to. So Wrecked Guy, I do like what those guys are doing. I think they're very well connected. I do think if any of these existing meme coin projects have a chance to continue to stay relevant, I think they do, and I think they're one of the rare existing NFTs that the art is actually really sick. So for me, it checks all the boxes. I actually forgot. I've been meaning to buy one. There's just so much stuff I want to buy. But yeah, I love OSF Rect. I love what they're doing. I love the art. So I hope and I think it will continue to go higher. What is that at? 99 what? 99.5?
500.
Give us fucking
Hey,
All
and
right.
we just
This
crossed
is actually the
1,000
100K watch party.
1,000 listeners.
100K, 1,000 at the same time. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
What are you
Love
guys
the
doing about the Magic Eden airdrop? December 4th.
Hell yeah. Can you already see they already have like there? You don't know how much it's going to translate into, like points,
You can check on whales.
or they kind of
Yeah,
have.
but that market is never really accurate, huh?
Yeah, it's like kind
I
of
mean,
what
you can
like
sell
the
it. You can
prediction
sell it
is.
now
right?
if you want.
Yeah, it's kind of
You
like
can sell it.
yeah. Usually, it's not going to be what the accurate is. It's like the people buying it are going to take a chance, so there's like a premium for them or whatever. Like they can get it for cheaper, like $2.73.
$4, $4 to $2.
So you're saying it's not accurate? Usually, it's too high or too low, or is it like both?
I think it's. I mean, it's just gonna pump and then just dump for like that first day, like you said, right?
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's just less like you just lower your risk here. You just sell off, right, before anything happens.
Yeah, for sure.
What was I looking at? Bitcoin. This is the 100K watch party.
100 fucking K. Holy shit.
All-time high too.
Holy
Yes,
shit,
sir.
guys.
This is a historic time. It happens on a
Literally.
random Friday too, right? Because there's not really much going on. Right.
It's the week before Thanksgiving. Everyone's going home, ready to tell their family about 100K Bitcoin.
Usually this works against us. Usually on Thanksgiving, it's like we get fucking shot on like a week before, 2 weeks before in past years, or the market's just not doing shit. So it's gonna be great to dump
What
on
about
your
4 years before?
cousins. And hell yeah.
Wait, we haven't hit 100,000 yet, no? Have we?
Not
No.
yet.
Okay,
Not
we're
on this
about
part,
to.
but maybe some other part.
99727. Do you think we got rejected again, or we go?
Bro, we'll see.
Shit.
Somebody just has a fatty buy order. Did you see that guy Marcus Brownlee or whatever? He tweeted
Yeah.
yesterday. He was like, "Oh, I wonder how hard Bitcoin's gonna." like how like
Well,
giving it a voice.
he has a
That's so
massive YouTube
disrespectful.
channel.
No, he was like, "I wonder how hard Bitcoin's gonna fall at 100K."
We'll see.
But yeah, what?
We'll see if he actually falls.
Yeah, no. I mean, he thinks he's smart. You think it's like some left curve take, like, "Oh, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be selling there," which is true, but like.
But I mean, like, most people that wanted to sell would probably have sold already at this level, right? You don't need to hit 100,000. You hit 99,700, right? So if you is that a red candle?
Yeah, no, it definitely could jump out before them because, like you're saying, there's a lot of people like trying to.
Right, there's no way to like. What are you gonna wait for 500
That's
bucks?
the 1 minute chart. Jesus, I'm like, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
it's the 1 minute chart. What do you mean? We're like $500 away. It's like,
yeah.
right here.
Yeah, for sure. There's probably people trying to front run that 100K that are selling, but I do.
They're trying to do it right now. Oh yeah, actually, they might have a bunch of sell orders at 100 or 99.
Yeah, but I think the big money again that moves and stabilizes the market.
Damn.
I'm selling 100K.
Oh shit.
I mean, this is the 1 minute
chart hits differently.
Yeah, it's
1
like
minute chart feels like you're trading meme coins.
Yeah, it's like, oh fuck, we're going to zero.
low key though. That's still like a 0.5%. Oh no, it's like a 0.1% move.
Yeah,
but
all right, we'll do 5 minutes to appease 15 minutes. Do you guys want to get in the? What do you guys think about this pawn sweepstakes?
Wait, you can buy it?
Yeah, you can buy it right now. Ends in 19 hours.
Sweepstakes, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. 50. How many cents is a
That's
flog?
like $20.
How many cents per flog right now?
It's like 40 cents.
So you can put in is like 2K. And they're selling how many tickets?
Apparently, they're selling 5,000 tickets. Like it says unlimited, but it says total minted. There's like a percentage.
5,000, and how many can you buy? You can buy
It's
as
like
many.
a 20,000. I think it's 20,000.
Wait, so you could just mint 5,000, 40
times
cents.
50 times 0.4.
So you can mint it out for 2K.
No, you mint it for 100 grand.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
100 grand guarantees you one.
I feel like, yeah, no, there's not. Yeah. I feel like if you bought like 20% of them or something, it might I don't know. That's still so fucking ball.
But 20% of them, you just buy one on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's the same price.
Yeah.
You can buy any of them you want on the floor. Well, no.
Yeah, there's only one of them on the floor under 200, but fuck. Yeah. I like this one.
You're not guaranteed to win one. But I'll put in like $100 to see if I win one.
Yeah, might as well.
Fuck it.
This one's nice. I like this
It's
one.
just gambling anyways.
Yeah.
This one's really nice though.
Yeah, I like that. I like the fire one a lot. I like all of them really, except the Rizzler.
Are we at 1,000?
You really
We
don't
are at
talk about
1,000.
the Rizzler one.
What's up?
You really
Yeah.
don't talk about that Rizzler one.
Yeah, no, if I'm gonna spend like 30 grand, I want one that I'm proud of. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this might be somebody else's cup of tea though. You never know.
Are you guys still in Cheyenne?
Cheyenne, yeah, I'm holding most of my bags still. It's like a few other coins that came out like that day. Everything got fucked. It's
People are
crazy.
asking about it.
Alex
People are
Becker
talking
tweeted about that one, and it proceeded to go down 90%. I didn't really expect that.
This is a horse? Is it a dead horse?
Yeah, it's like this.
Are you beating a dead horse?
I guess so, dude. But yeah, no, I sold on the way up for sure. We called it in the channel, kind of where it's at now before it ran. Yeah, so yeah, definitely took some profits on the way up, but yeah, I got hit hard with a lot of the newer coins a few days ago.
Yeah, that's what happens when new coins, right? On that first pump.
Yeah, it's a lot about timing. A lot of it.
You think this one has legs for another run up?
If it consolidates for a few weeks, I think because Alex Becker's in it, I wouldn't be surprised if he like brings it up in his list again and it like pumps off of that. But yeah, who knows, man? It's 50-50 really from here. I think probably like 60%, I would say it makes a recovery. But we'll see what happens.
Anything else you want to look at? I'm just looking at chat right now. And for
Yeah.
what do you guys want to do for the giveaway?
Per Loco, what are you trying to do, bro?
I don't know. We've given Solana before. We've given NFTs.
I'm down for whatever.
We can get creative.
Let's
I'm just gonna pick people from chat too. So
yeah, that's
you gotta chat on X on the stream. I'm reading it. Yeah, you just gotta chat and we'll pick it.
I have to run and get out of here. I'm gonna be so pissed if Bitcoin hits 100K when I'm gone. But I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys soon.
All right, Johnny. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Later. Yeah, 1,046 viewers. Love to see it. For Loco, we can just do Soul. We can do whatever you want, bro. It's up to you. Just
how about we do like 100 USDC?
Let's see. I mean, for Locos, you and me, what do you want to? Let's do.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's do 500 total. You down to do 500?
Normally do like.
Let's do $500 total. 250 each. Are you done?
Yeah, let's do 250 each. Yeah, like a
so 100 USDC to 5 different people. How about that?
100 to
5 different people. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Steve. You can get the wallet.
That's what I'm saying. 250 each from both of us.
Yes.
So 100 each to 5 different people. Is that cool?
Yeah, I can't pick 5 people. It's chill.
Hell yeah.
I'm picking right now, so just keep chatting and you'll be picked.
Yeah, let me look at the chat too. I haven't really
comment and retweet if you can.
True.
Lady Slipper. What's up, Lady Slipper? What's up, Mike?
Lady Slipper is a huge community.
Yeah, Lady Slipper is from our community, from our Bitcoin community. Shout out to her.
Oh yeah. What's up, Sitim? I don't even know how to say that, but I know you, brother. You're in the channel. SYTIMT. Where's the chat? How do I pull that up? I'm looking at the
comments. You click the stream link and then there's a chat on the right side.
Okay, bet. Oh, I see. Awesome. What's up, Rod? What's up, Bossman team? Love the streams. What's up, Freddie? What's up, Samed? Wow.
What up?
Yeah. More people are going to comment, or only everybody who's commenting is going to win, apparently.
Basically. Yeah, you got to be active. You got to be heads up. You got to be locked in, actually.
Retweet, comment, share the space. I mean, all of those things count.
We should probably, we don't really. We've been running up here. We haven't even been telling people to retweet and share this shit. You guys really taught me how to read charts. Thank you for an awesome last 2 months. Yeah, Rod. No worries, bro. Parabolic says we all winning. Yes, sir. Yo, thoughts on Aka? Aka has some nice art. It got washed out kind of the same time everything else did. If it consolidates for like a week or so here, I think it probably runs it back. What's good? Been here since the first minute. Hell yeah, bro. 1,064 viewers. This is crazy, guys. Literally like 3 weeks ago we had 250, 300. So insane.
I mean, can you imagine when like the actual alt, run happens? We probably get three or 4,000 people in here. It's incredible, like how much people are adopting crypto. In the last few weeks,
Alright,
we've
I
seen a
got
ton of
5.
volume.
Awesome. Before we do this, make sure you guys go. I'm gonna reset really quickly, just super quick. Go ahead and make sure to follow everybody on the panel. Everybody's tagged on the post as well. My Twitter, have been locked out for 4 or 5 months now. Super close to getting it back. It's been a hassle, but I'll have that back soon. We'll likely be running the streams through there when that does happen. So definitely give us everybody on the stream a follow, as well as the Bridge 3 Lab account. And yeah, crazy 1,000 viewers. Definitely going to keep growing. And yeah, thanks. Do you have those 5 names?
I have 5 right now. I'll be DMing them for their Soul wallet, I'm guessing, right? Soul wallet?
Yeah, let's do Soul.
Soul. And you'll get $100 in USDC on Soul. So stay tuned for that if you're the winner. 5 on my screen right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it looks like everyone is dumping everything to buy Bitcoin. That looks like it. Just chasing the green candles, man.
Freddie, why you
for sure? But thanks
Freddie,
you guys for coming on. We're almost at 2-hour mark.
Wait,
Probably
so
the longest stream we've done
are you
here.
gonna announce the names?
Oh, I did. I put it on my screen.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't looking. Do you want to name them out? I don't know if am I not? Sorry, I didn't listen and you named them out. Do you want to just name them out out loud?
It's Crypto Canuck, Parabolic. Did I say it? I don't know. Stimmet.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Mike, Bean, .eth and Soul, and Chief Noodle.
Okay, my bad. You probably did.
Damn, Team Noodle again.
Did Chief Noodle win last time?
He won. Dude,
yeah,
Chief
let's give it to somebody new. No, I'm sorry, Chief Noodle, but like let's be fair. I think we should give it to somebody new.
All right, let me pick someone else randomly.
I hope you understand, Chief Noodle.
He's pissed.
I appreciate you for being on. I think it's just we got to keep it fair.
This guy.
You knew.
Samed Shilkin.
Oh hell yeah, Samed's been commenting a lot this last few minutes. So congrats, Samed.
So these are the 5. I'll DM them.
Oh yeah, definitely send me those addresses. We'll get that out to you. Not sure. Chief Noodle said he didn't get sent his last. I'm pretty sure.
We still gotta send him the last one too. So
really okay, yeah, we'll talk about that. I'm pretty sure I sent all mine, but yeah, Chief Noodle, if you didn't get that last one, definitely DM us. We'll get that handled. Anyway, 1,087 is absolutely fucking crazy. It would be nice to see Bitcoin fucking just rocket up right now and hit 100K for us, but I think it's inevitable. You know, we are coming up on this top. It's definitely possible we pull back, but I think the next few weeks, probably a lot sooner, we will hit that 100K. So
yeah, it might happen over the weekend too. Saturday sometimes can be, one of those.
This month's crazy.
I'm telling you right now, once we end the call, it's gonna hit 100K. That's just how it's gonna work.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, what else? I mean, for me, again, I think everybody says like this is the time to lock in. Absolutely is, but at the same time, take care of yourself. It's really easy to get burnt out. Once you get burnt out, it's very easy to lose money. Take care of yourself. You know, this is a marathon, not a sprint. We could be in this craziness for 6 months, 9 months, a year. Never really know. And for that reason, you got to take care of yourself for the long run. And for me, I think the biggest, easiest way, surefire way to make 10x on your portfolio, your meme coin portfolio, heading into this next year, especially if you're new, you're trading against people who have been in the market like myself for 8 or 9 years, especially in these lower cap stuff. You want to make money. Take 80% of your meme coin portfolio, your dry powder, put it into these proven coins, preferably the ones I've been naming, again, because they're best set up to have sustained big market caps, as well as, again, they're just correcting 40, 50% right now. The Gigas, SPX, Bitcoins, all that. put into those proven things, I'm telling you, you're looking at 10 to 50, maybe even 100x gains if a lot of these coins do go to 50, 100 billion, a few of them. So with that, that's what I would focus on. That's my advice. Lock in, focus on learning, and enjoy yourself. It's going to get fun. So what about you guys?
Sure.
Any final thoughts?
No, I think that's good, man. We just crossed 1.1K listeners, so we'll catch you guys next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, hopefully next week is better than this one even. And I know everyone will be on vacation, so it's gonna definitely be an exciting week for the markets. So yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll see if it's we move through Thanksgiving or it slows down. But anything, I don't know if Rhodes is still here. If you are, brother, anything from you? He might have been checked out. Feel free to chime in. Danksy, any final thoughts, brother?
No, appreciate you guys. Loving the streams. Let's just keep running it back. Consistency is key, especially now that everyone's moving and there's a lot of things going around. We need all the eyeballs on everything right now. So I think we got most of the things covered.
Well said,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
So with that, guys, appreciate you. We'll go see you on Tuesday. Enjoy yourself. Don't do anything stupid this weekend. And we'll see you on Tuesday.
All
Love.
right. See you guys.
You guys.
Much